Y'all ever ate something and it looked unhealthy? Or it looked like you're not supposed to be eating it? That's where I am right now. This looks so unhealthy. Like the color even looks unhealthy. This is super colorful. So I got something to say. I got something to say. I'm just trying to fix up um yeah, so I got something to say. I just want to talk. Usually don't do this, right? So I'm battling in my mind because um, when I truly became saved, it was like I committed to living my life a particular way. And when you know better, you do better, right? So it's a lot that I just want to say that I don't know if it's really appropriate to say because I'm saved. So it's like I'm battling between um, being real and being saved. But you could be real and you could be saved, right? Right. So that's where I am right now. Like, I want to say certain things, but I don't know if it's really, really appropriate to say. I got people who follow me from church. Not like I'm trying to curse or anything, but I mean, like, if I have to, sometimes that's just how I'm feeling. But just being honest. But yeah, I just have a lot that I just be wanting to say, especially on social media. Like when I see stuff that I just don't really agree with, I'm just like, I really want to say something. Like, but then I deal with like, okay, I know that people don't always care about your opinion. And not to say that, in a way, it does sound like I'm trying to be like a people pleaser, honestly. As far as what I'm thinking about now. But yeah, like, I know that people don't usually care about your opinion. So it's like, okay, well, I say it anyway. So that's how I feel sometimes. So I'm just sitting here like, okay, I got a lot of stuff that just goes through my mind randomly. And I think that I should keep my camera just sitting up for those times when I just want to talk. And I could just talk to y'all on YouTube. So this is something else that I've been going through. I've been definitely like struggling with my conversation with God. Like we all know, prayer, praying is important, pray diligently, all of that. We all don't do that. I don't do it. I'm not even gonna lie. Well, y'all should know that too. But like, I don't know, like, can we be real? Can we be real? Um, Lately, I've been coming to realize that I haven't been real, like as real as I should be. And it's not like intentionally. Well, let me say this. I haven't been as real as I should be with God because for a long time in my life, um, I didn't really know how to verbalize the things that I thought about, or sometimes things just had become like something that was so very normal for me just to push things in the back of my mind that um, it was normal. Like, so when people would ask me certain questions, I wouldn't even think about what, you know what I'm saying, that's really going on. Like, if somebody asks you, let's say this, like, just to be deep real quick, somebody's like, what's going on with you? Like, what's going on in your heart? Yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, nothing, I'm okay. But for so long, it's like I've been saying nothing, I'm okay, that now it's normal for me. Like, and it's like, I'm not okay in that particular moment. But I'm learning, like, now to, learn how to say what's going on with me. But I just realized for a long time, I was going through so much stuff, and I'm just like, nothing, I'm okay. Nothing's wrong. And that is a point where you're being numb to everything that's going on around you. You're used to just pushing it in the back of your mind. And that's not cool. It's not cool. It's not normal. But that's the way some people deal with things. And not to make this like a black thing, but a lot of black people, that's how we deal with things. And we don't really realize it all the time. And it wasn't until, like, I started going to this church that I go to now that I realized, like, I need to go deep and let people know what's really going on in my mind. Like, but it's not always easy. That's the hard part. It's not always easy. It's like, girl, I ain't never went back there before. So you want me to go back there for you? For real? I don't even go back there for God. And that's what you realize. After you talk to people, you realize the type of relationship that you have with God. Like, you like, yo, well, somebody asked me what's wrong with me. I don't even know what's really wrong with me. Like, because everything is back there. And it's like, I ain't never reached back there to get it, so I don't know what's wrong. What's wrong with me? You tell me what's wrong with me, because I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's like. Like, and that's not healthy. Like, it was one point where I just got super stressed out, and I was like, yo, I'm stressed. And I didn't even know I was stressed because I'm so used to pushing everything in the back of my mind. Like, not normal, sis. So if this is you, if this is you, I just want to give you some encouraging words, and give you some encouraging words, and also just let you know how I've dealt with, or how I'm dealing with it now, because I'm still dealing with this. This is not something that's over with. Like, it's still happening. So for us to, you know what I'm saying, go through it and get through it together, because that's what it's about. So I have been telling y'all that I'm going to open up more on my channel. Today is definitely the day. This is really like something that was bothering me. I feel like I want to cry a little bit, y'all. I ain't gonna cry. But yeah, see, that's that thing again. But nah, I just really, I don't feel like crying. I don't. But yeah, I just been very numb my whole life. That's what it seemed like. So yeah, for you to just be able to be so numb, it has to be something that's been going on forever. So I did write down some stuff that I wanted to give to you guys, as far as what I'm speaking about. So this video is just definitely what I'm struggling with right now. So that's what it's gonna be titled, like what I'm struggling with, because I'm struggling with my relationship with God. And we have to realize that it won't always be perfect, obviously. Oh my God. I do not want to cry. No. Well, y'all say y'all want to get to know me. Well, y'all didn't really say that, but I always see that on YouTube. Like, people really want to get to know who you are. So, yeah, this is me, LaQuisha. Don't like to cry. No, 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 no. Okay, well, whew. What you could do is definitely talk to God. Of course, like, that just sounds so cliche. You hear that all the time. Talk to God, talk to God, talk to God. But the thing is, if you're anything like me and you struggle with going deep into the back of your mind, like, you could go deep with anything else, but when it got something to do with you, you like, And there's even been times where you felt like you was going deep, but you haven't really went all the way there and don't even realize it. Like, this is me. I don't even realize that I haven't been to that place. Like, I'm getting there. I feel myself like slowly getting there. It's a process. It is. And that's what I want to show you guys. Like, it is a process. This is not something that happens overnight. So like I was saying, talk to God. Really go there. Tell him how you feel. Tell him that you're feeling weak. That you're doubtful. Like, you're doubting him. Your faith is like rocky. Like, tell him. Tell him that you're tired. Be real. Like, be real. That's what I mean, though. Like, we could yell we real all day, but are you really being real? And I promise you, once you get to that point where you're really being real with God, you're going to cry your eyes out. That's number one. You're going to cry your eyes out. Literally, like, you're going to cry. Because being real with God is also being real with yourself. And that's why I think that a God-fearing relationship is definitely important. God is definitely your friend. Definitely. One of the best friends that I ever had. And it's weird that you can have a best friend that you don't even really talk to about everything, too. So it's not like you can't say that God isn't your friend because you don't tell him anything. But God is my friend regardless of what I'm telling him, because obviously I'm not telling him everything, but he's still there. That's what makes him so great. Like, you still there for me even when I'm not telling you everything that I need to tell you as a friend. You ever been like in a relationship with your best friend? Or in a relationship with a friend that you like, it's just really something that I'm not telling you. And if you had that relationship with God, why are they popping fireworks? I think that was the enemy. He tried to knock me off my score. Y'all saw that. But I'm not knocked off. I'm not. Okay, so let's get back to this. Yeah. So, right, you just ever had like a relationship where you wasn't telling that person everything that you needed to tell them. And it's like, you will realize that that's the relationship you have with God once you really get deep. Like, you like, man, I thought I was praying to God, but I'm not really even praying. Like, you know, those little cliche prayers that we do, oh, God, bless our family, and bless my church family, and bless the pastor and his kids. And no, we ain't talking about that. We talking about really talking to God. And that's what I'm talking about today. Like, that's the type of stuff that I like to avoid, because I never had to really do it before. But like I said, your relationship with people will really show you where you are with God. That's why fellowship is so important. Like, being around people who's gonna bring that out of you will also show you how far or how close you are to God. So that's important. That's what people like. I don't want to go to church. What I'm going to church for? I don't need to be around them people. But these people are people you can fellowship with who go through the same exact thing that you go through, and that's what you need. You need some people who going through what you're going through, who know what you're going through. So it's not a thing where it's like we're all here, we're holy, and we're perfect. Because no, obviously, I just mentioned in the beginning of this video, like, there's stuff that I want to say that I don't know if it's really appropriate or not. It's not like I'm cursing or nothing or nothing like that. It's just stuff that I feel like is common sense that people don't really get. But I don't know that, like when people say, well, if it's not nice, don't say it. So that's what I'm battling with. Like, is this really nice? Should I really say this? Is this really important? Like, that's what I mean. Like, stuff like that. So, y'all, come on. So, another way that you could definitely get through it and deal with it. I know all the time I'm not just like wanting to listen to like Christian and gospel music all the time. Like, that's not me. You got to be real. You got to be real with God, for real. Like, God, I love you. You know I love you. But don't always want to listen to gospel. And that's me. Like, that's me. I am not lying. That's not a good thing. But it's not unnormal or abnormal. So, definitely diligently praying to God and talking to God and telling him everything that's on your mind. That's key. Going back to the music thing, gospel music does help, especially if you going through something right now and you're like a music box, you love music. Sometimes it's okay for you to just go ahead and switch the station and be like, God, I need some gospel in my life right now because my life is falling apart. And if that music may bring you closer to the Lord, like, and that's really the whole key. That's why I feel like gospel music is even existing, because when you're going through and you need to hear that music that is going to bring you closer to God, that's probably why a lot of people don't like to listen to it, because they run it away from God. Track race running, okay? My pastor was talking about on Sunday how people run away from God, or some people just sit still and do nothing. That's me. I was just sitting still. I wasn't doing anything. But it's time to move. Like, it's time to win souls and stuff, You can't just have God to yourself. You got to tell people about how good he is. And this is me. I'm just telling y'all that I'm not perfect, but God is still good, Amen. Can I get one? Okay, so reading the word, not always easy. Don't always sound like the best idea to do it. I know. It's definitely not easy. But what I did find when I do read the word and I really study it, I always find something that I love. Like, and it's always something that's so good, like a revelation that's just so good that you be like, girl, now I ain't never get that, but now that I got it, like, yo, that was some wisdom right there. Like, that was some knowledge, that's some power. And that's how I am. Like, I be reading the word like, hold on, I didn't see that one. That was good. But another thing that I just want to add real quickly is that I've been reading a lot of different like Christian books, because it's so hard for me to focus, as y'all can see in all of like everything in this video. It's basically been about me not being able to focus. If you really think about it, like, I can't go deep because I'm not able to focus for long enough to get back there. But like, yeah, I've been reading so many like different books that I haven't finished reading. So I would start a book and not finish it, and then kind of forget about that book, go to another book, start it, not finish it. Like, and so I'm doing that with like 4 different books right now. But I wanted to really read and give you guys like a book series where I just tell you guys about the books for you guys to just go ahead and check them out, because from what I have been reading, a lot of the books are very dope, and I really will want you guys to read them. This video is definitely going to be long, and hopefully y'all going to watch it, but that's not even important right now. See, that's what I mean. Like, I'm so bad with focusing. I worry about the wrong stuff sometimes. I do. So a song that really helped me during this time right now that I could think of, like the other day, was You Waited by Travis Green. And I'm pretty sure y'all know that song. You waited for me, just for me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So when you really listen to the lyrics of that song, you really realize, like, wow, God is my friend. Like, he waited for me, and he's still waiting for you. He's still waiting for you. And that is so dope to me. Like, yo, you got people who, like, you ain't got your act together, I'm gone. God, like, you ain't got your act together? Girl, I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere. And I literally got friends like that too, but we all are flawed as humans. Like, so, really, honestly and truly, your friend ain't got nothing on God. Ain't got nothing on God, sis. So, you waited on me. Just think about that. Imagine somebody waiting for you, and you ain't even worth waiting for. That's me all day. Like, I be ready to do all types of stuff that I know I'm not supposed to. Not even ready. Sometimes I do stuff that I'm not supposed to do. Like, I'm very stubborn too. Like, when I don't want to talk to God, I don't want to talk to God. And I'm trying to avoid him at any possible cost, okay? Literally. So, yeah, we at 23 minutes now. So I just want to end this video here, because I know if y'all attention span is anything like mine, y'all probably ain't gonna watch this whole video. But I hope that this encouraged somebody today. I really do. I really hope, because I am really like going there and I just really poured some really deep stuff, some really like deep matters of my heart out to you guys, and I hope that it is really received and appreciated, and I hope that you guys could take this video and build a closer relationship with God just based off everything that I'm saying, because God is your friend. He's waiting for you. He's always waiting for you. Nothing that you've done is so bad that he will not still be waiting. Don't forget to repent for your sins. That is very important. Don't forget to believe. If you don't even believe in God, just give him a try. I dare you to try it. But I'm going to leave you guys with this, and I would thank you. If you even reached the end, I thank you. I really appreciate it. I love you guys. I'm thankful. 550, y'all. We here. We almost at 1,000. That's what we trying to be right now. But it's all a patient game. So I've been very patient with YouTube, by the way. It's been 3 long years, and I'm only at 550, but praise God anyhow, because it could have been worse than that, you know? Not even saying that that's a bad thing, though. It's not bad. It's just, as people, we just never satisfied. that's another thing. That might be another video. Well, I'll catch you guys in my next one. Peace.